Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitz TV here, aka Lauren33. I'm back here today with another video on the channel for you guys, and today we are going to be covering Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 81. Complete spoilers, complete summary. Before we get into anything, I want to say thank you to DBS Hype and DBS Chronicles, as always, for getting us the leaks and the summary. We're getting it a little bit early, right? You know, the chapter won't be fully released till Monday the 21st, but we're getting the leaks now, and it's gonna be busy here on the channel over the next couple of days. Like I said, I will be covering Dragon Ball Super manga spoilers. We're gonna be getting the full chapter, like I said earlier, next week. And we have the DBS superhero panel this weekend, where we're going to be getting the new trailer for the movie, along with all types of new information as things are going to be ramping up. There has been some talk about Cell maybe being in the movie. Nothing's confirmed. Nothing's confirmed. Don't quote me on that. But there is a mystery character that is going to be revealed for DBS Superhero coming here very, very soon. And it could be Cell, but we don't have any official confirmation on that. As soon as we have the mystery character revealed, I will of course make that video. But there's a lot happening over the next couple of days when it comes to Dragon Ball, and I have tons of other videos planned from Attack on Titan and my WWE podcast. So it's gonna be very, very busy. So you're gonna want to have notifications enabled, especially if you haven't, because the next couple of days should be crazy. I'm expecting to make a lot of videos, but anyway, we're gonna focus on the manga today. All right, and we have full summary. I will get into these, I will get into these images in just a little bit, but I want to go over the summary first so you guys know what we're talking about, right? And we have the full summary for the chapter, so we're gonna go through this first, and then we'll go through the images. All right, so sit back, relax, right, and let's talk about DBS Manga Chapter 81. So, remember, this chapter is called Goku's Conflict. For those of you guys who watched my early draft page video a couple days ago, you guys already knew this. And I'll just say this as we get into this. Based off the summary and the leak images that have been released, right? I know there's some content creators that already have like the full chapter. This chapter looks absolutely amazing. I think this is going to go down as one of the best chapters in this arc. Right, maybe not the best chapter, but I'm really excited about this chapter because you guys know I am a Goku guy. Plus, the battle that he has with Gas in this chapter is really, really cool in my eyes, and we'll get into those details here in just a sec. So, for those of you guys who watched my early draft page video, right, the first part of the summary you guys already know. We know that Alec almost got blindsided by Granola, who tried to sneak attack him. But, Gas in his full power form was able to teleport Alec away from Granola right at that moment. And then Goku and Vegeta aren't able to get involved because Gas does a move that makes their bodies heavy. And, Goku and Vegeta are not able to move. So then we see that Granola is still trying to take Alec out, right? Because Granola is angry at Alec for killing his mom, and he looks at him as the person responsible for, the rest of the Ceruleans being killed. So at that moment, right, Granola never is able to fire the move off on Alec because Gas comes, and this is very, very violent. Very, very, very violent, right? We see Gas appears out of nowhere. He breaks Granola's arms. Remember, that was the cliffhanger that we got from the early draft pages. So he breaks Granola's arms, so Granola can't do the move. And what's worse, he shoots both of Granola's eyes out and destroyed them. So now Granola is blind. Granola has been blinded thanks to Gas, which is insane. Like, when do you ever see that? We've seen people get hit in the eye before, of course, like Vegeta and Gohan in years past in Dragon Ball. But when have you ever seen a character legitimately shoot out someone's eyes? That is insane. So Granola has been blinded here, and he no longer has his eyes. So I am thinking, you're right, I am thinking that if Granola does survive this battle, right, at the end of the arc, I do think maybe the Dragon Balls will come into play, and then Granola could get his eyesight back, because it says right here his eyes are gone, But It is also something we need to keep in mind, because if Granola is going to have something to do with the final outcome of this battle, now that he's blinded, right, something could come into effect, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. But right, Granola no longer has his eyes, so his arms are broken, his eyesight is gone because gas destroyed his eyes. That's going to be a very graphic panel. So and it seems like Granola is done for, right? And then what's worse, on top of already losing his eyes and having his arms broken, Alec grabs Granola and thanks him for all the work he's done. And to repay him, he'll kill him the same way he killed his mother. And he fires a gun from behind. So Alec has a gun, right? Not even a key blast. He has a gun. And, Granola is defenseless now, right? His eyes are broken, or his eyes have been destroyed. His arms are broken. So he's helpless. So Alec says, here, thank you for all your service. And this is your reward. I'm going to kill you the same way we killed your mom. And remember, Granola's mom got shot through the chest by Alec. And then Alec shoots Granola through the chest. And then we see Granola falls into a river. And then it's presumed that Granola is dead. He's done for. So Monito, Goku, and Vegeta are in absolute shock. Goku wants to move, right, to try to save Granola, but he can't. Remember, Gas still has that technique which makes, Goku and Vegeta's body heavy. So already in the opening stage of this chapter, it's looking dire for our heroes. Granola has been taken out, right? And Goku and Vegeta and Monito really can't do much. So it's looking very, very bad for our heroes, right? So all of a sudden, we get a huge callback. If you guys remember in the Tournament of Power in the anime, right, when Goku was fighting Jiren and Jiren had just eliminated Vegeta, in his last moments on the battlefield, he gives the little bit of energy he has left to Goku so Goku can fight Jiren, right? So we're going to get a moment just like that in this chapter. Vegeta gives all of his remaining energy to Goku, and Goku asks why, and Vegeta says, it's better than us failing together, or us falling together. Go get him. So Vegeta has no power left, right? Vegeta's done for. And Vegeta's like, Goku is, it's up to you now, right? Just like the Tournament of Power. So we're getting some big callbacks here. Big callbacks. And, I'm really liking this. It's a violent and dark way to start the chapter. But, this is going to make, in my opinion, this chapter and the conclusion of this arc a lot more interesting, because it looks like I don't think Whis and Beers are coming to the rescue, but anyway, so Gas thanks Alec for wishing him to have the greatest power in the universe, but Alec tells him he did all that for his cute little brother. Alec tells Gas to finish things quickly on this planet, as he has another important task for him to do. Remember, we know that Alec has other motives. We know that there's something else he wants to do. We don't know if that has to do with Frieza. I'm willing to bet that probably has something to do with Frieza. Maybe, after Gas finishes off, Goku, Vegeta, and Alec, right? Or Goku, Vegeta, and Granola. Maybe Alec wants Gas to go take out Frieza, right? So then, Alec can become, and the Heater Crank can become, the most deadly force in the universe. But I don't know. That's just me speculating. But Gas turns back to Goku. Goku is in his Super Saiyan Blue form. A lot of us thought maybe this would be the chapter where Goku would finally turn back in the Ultra Instinct. He only used it once, and that was early in the arc against Granola. We thought now that we're in these dire stages, this would be the perfect time for UI to come out. Goku doesn't have the stamina to go UI at this moment, so he can only go into Super Saiyan Blue. And remember, we have seen Super Saiyan Blue Goku versus Gas before, but this is different because, and you guys will see that this is awesome. I cannot wait for this chapter. So Gas is surprised to see that Goku was able to break free of his spell, and then Goku's angry because he's angry to what they just did to Granola, right? But Goku's angry. He tries to calm himself down. He takes a deep breath and is now using Ultra Instinct properties with his blue form, just like he used in Chapter 73. So Super Saiyan Blue Ultra Instinct Goku returns. Remember, we saw him use it against Granola, right? And of course, he was fighting Granola's clone at the time, but he used it against Granola and he did pretty well. and then he used Master UI earlier. So I love how Goku can use Ultra Instinct in his other forms. But so this should be pretty cool. So Goku knows like his anger isn't going to do anything. It's going to affect his ki, and it's going to make him harder to put a dent into gas. But now he's using his Super Saiyan Blue form with the Ultra Instinct properties. So at least it'll give him a better shot, right? So Goku then offers Gas and the Heaters one last chance to leave the planet, as he's got no reason to fight them. We know this is how Goku is, right? He always offers his opponent mercy before going out on them. We've talked about this. This has been especially in the Dragon Ball Super manga, this has been a huge theme with Goku. So Goku doesn't want to take the Heater Clan out if he doesn't have to. He's offering them mercy, but they're choosing not to take it. And why would they, right? Gas believes he's the strongest in the universe. Why is he going to listen to somebody who he thinks is beneath him? So Gas notes that Goku looks calm, but not angry even after he killed his friend in front of his eyes. Goku replies, "I am angry. It's just that those emotions are an obstacle to my technique." Gas doesn't understand what this means. I love that line. That line is fire. I say this all the time. Serious Goku is one of the reasons why I love Ultra Instinct so much. Goku, when he's serious, is the best version of Goku. We all love Goku when he's goofy and then doing dumb stuff, of course, and when he's just enjoying life. But when Goku is serious, especially when he's in battle, that is the best version of Goku. I love, serious Goku, and we're getting that here. Goku knows this is no time to play around. Life is on the line. So I love that line. I am angry. It's just that those emotions are an obstacle to my technique, which is true, right? Because emotions are the kryptonite of Ultra Instinct, because when you're using Ultra Instinct, you have to have a calm heart and a calm mind. So Gas doesn't understand what that means. So because Gas doesn't have any idea what Ultra Instinct is. Alec tells Goku there's no way he's letting him survive now that he knows their plans. So Alec says they have to die because you guys would be collateral damage. Gas then summons a huge wall. So the fight begins between Gas and Goku. Gas summons a huge wall of spikes above Goku and tries to slam it on him, but Goku dodges it. Gas starts to summon a number of wall of spikes to slam Goku with, but Goku dodges them all. So he's using the Ultra Instinct properties to his advantage here. Gas then uses his psychic powers to use the Sugarellian house. So he's using the houses of the Sugarellians who live in the city, right? He's using them to throw at Goku. So this is going to be a beautiful battle, and I'll show you guys some of the panels here in a little bit. But Goku, of course, dodges them all. Goku sits to take a breath, right? Because using the UI properties in Super Saiyan Blue has to be tiring. But Goku sits to take a breath, but out of nowhere, a train hits him from behind. So basically, for those of you guys who saw Spider-Man No Way Home, when you saw that fight between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, we're basically kind of getting a little Easter egg like that in this chapter. So that should be enjoyable. I keep getting notifications. Anyway. Where was I? Yes. Maki and Oyo are amazed to see Gas control such huge things with his powers. Goku gets on top of the train where Gas awaits him. Gas says, and this is where his stuff gets really good, "Show me your full power, you son of the admirable Saiyan." So Gas is talking about Bardock. "Show me your power, Goku, son of Bardock," says Gas. And then Goku attacks Gas with continuous punches, but Gas dodges all of them and hits Goku with a huge punch to the gut. He then grabs him by the neck and tells him, "I don't see an ounce of fighting spirit left in you." That's big, right? That's big because we know Goku's fighting spirit. We know that even in the most dire of circumstances, Goku's never going to give up. He always perseveres. And usually when Goku's at, his limit, that's when he learns to go beyond. And that's what makes Goku such a great fighter. Right? So Goku's trying to free himself from Gas's grab, but then another train hits him from behind. Vegeta is pissed to see that Goku can't do anything about gas against gas, right? You know, Super Saiyan Blue, even with UI, Super Saiyan Blue is just not enough to take out gas. You know, the only chance he has is Ultra Instinct. It's full, mastered, silver hair, Ultra Instinct. Gas notes that Goku's father had a remarkable determination to fight, which he doesn't feel in him, and questions him if he really is that man's son. So that's fire. So the fact that Gas is questioning Goku's determination, you know, I feel like this is gonna come back to bite Gas in the butt somehow, you know, because we all know Goku has determination, right? He's weakened here. He's nowhere near his full power, you know. But I do like how Gas is comparing Goku to Bardock. Goku tells him that he hit his head when he was little, so he doesn't remember anything about the Saiyans or his parents. So, and Gas says, "So you don't even know who you are, do you? I can't lose to a guy like you," says Gas. So that's kind of a fire response. I can't lose to somebody who doesn't even know himself. So this is what I like. This is what I like because, you know, here you have a villain that is connecting Goku to his past. Goku now has a direct link to this villain because his father fought him in the past, right? So I love how they keep bringing Bardock up here, right? You know, there is part of me that wants, you know, at the end of this arc for us to maybe, you know, get the steps towards a Goku and Bardock reunion. I know there's a lot of people that don't want that, but I am on the Goku and Bardock reunion team bandwagon. So I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But, you know, still, I just love the parallels they're making here with Bardock and all these other things. I think is valid. I love it. So Gas then throws Goku inside the river and says, "What a fragile race. You can't even breathe underwater." Man, oh, this is fire. I like this is, you know, I know I've said a couple chapters ago I find Gas kind of boring, but you know, I'm starting to get behind him a little bit more with his actions in this chapter. So Goku fires a small ki blast at Gas, but Gas gets a control of that ki blast and throws it right back at Goku, and he also adds a little bit of his power at the same time, which causes a huge explosion that splashes out all of the river's water. Goku admits that he can't win against Gas, right? Because Goku's admitting here, hey, without, you know, mastered UI, I don't have a chance here. Super Saiyan Blue is just not enough. Gas is the strongest in the universe at the moment, you know. So, so you know, even with Vegeta's energy, it's just not enough. So Goku thinks he's done for, but just then, Gas notices Monito healing Granola at the riverside. This gives me Dende vibes, right? Because we've known that Monito has tried to heal Goku, Vegeta, and Granola multiple times throughout the last chapters, and that's Monito healing them, even though he can't heal them to their full power. Monito healing them is pretty much the only reason why they're still alive, you know? So Goku's happy to see that Granola is still alive. So remember in GBZ when Monito like saves Krillin, remember when Frieza impales Krillin in DBZ on the Namek arc, and you know, you see Krillin fall in the river and you think Krillin's dead, and we know that Dende goes into the river to save Krillin. That's what you know. I'm getting that vibe here. You know, Monito going into the river to save Granola. Gas regrets not killing Monito first since he had healing abilities. So Gas then dashes to kill Monito and Granola once and for all. But Goku is able to get there right on time, and he grabs Gas. So Goku grabs Gas and he teleports him to a nearby planet. So he uses instant transmission to keep them off the planet, right? And this is big because remember, Gas also has instant transmission, but he doesn't have it to the extent that Goku has it, right? So we see Jackal, he's buying vegetables and he's fixing the bulb of a vegetable seller on a different planet, but Goku arrives there. So Goku instant transmitted to Jackal's energy, right? So Jackal was close enough to where Goku was able to sense his energy, and Goku was able to instant transmit him and Gas over there. Jackal is shocked to see Goku, and Goku thanks Jackal for being in a nearby planet, which helped him teleport there. Gas asks Goku which planet they are on. Goku says he doesn't know, but it's one that he couldn't have reached with his newfound instant transmission skills. So Goku's telling Gas here, you have instant teleportation, but you don't have it to the level that I have, right? Because Goku says it took me years and years to master instant teleportation to this extent, which is true. Goku has, since the beginning of DBZ, when he got the technique after the battle with Frieza, he's, approved that move to so many different levels. Even though we've seen Vegeta use that technique and we've seen Gas and Granola use that technique, nobody has that technique on the level that Goku has it, because Goku has truly mastered it through his years of fighting experience. So Gas asks Goku if he still thinks he has an upper hand in this match with his techniques. Goku replies that it took him many years to master instant transmission with this ease, and that he wouldn't understand this. Jackal wonders if Goku's fighting yet another bad guy. I love that. And yes, we know Goku's fighting another bad guy. Goku and Gas exchange a few blows on that planet. Goku then mocks Gas to make him follow him to another planet. So both Goku and Gas teleport to a different planet. We're not shown where they went here, and that's how the chapter ends. And the end note of the chapter says, Goku versus Gas has finally begun. Will Goku be able to overcome the overwhelming difference in power? That is fire. So clearly Goku has some type of plan here, right? Because you got to think, at first he used instant transmission to get them to that planet where Jackal was, but now he's going to another planet, right? Goku mocks Gas to make him follow him to another planet. And, we know that Goku's not stronger than Gas. Goku knows that Gas is stronger than him, but Goku's going to keep fighting, right? We know that. But Goku has to have a plan here if he's just moving from planet to planet to planet. Is he trying to get to Beerus's planet, right? Is he trying to get to Broly's planet? Is he trying to get to Earth? It seems like Goku's going to keep moving planets, and eventually they'll get back on, probably get back on Planet Cereal here, but it's interesting. What is Goku's plan? He has to have some plan up his sleeve, and Goku could be a goat here, man. This is going to be very, very interesting to see what is the end game of Goku's plan, right? Could it be for Monito to heal Granola? Remember, Granola is blind now, right? He had both of his eyes destroyed, and his arms are broken. So I don't know how much, how useful Granola is going to be, but I know some people are going to say, could this be Granola getting Ultra Instinct, right? Because now that he can't see, Granola would have to use his instincts to fight. It could be like Super Saiyan 4 Goku in Dragon Ball GT when he was blinded when he was fighting the Shenrons. I don't know. But it is very interesting here. Goku has to have some type of plan because the others can't catch up to them, right? Even though we know Vegeta and Granola have instant transmission as well, but it's not to the extent that Goku has it. But we'll see. But Goku has to have some type of plan here because he knows that he's not stronger than Gas. But still, leave it to Goku, man. When it comes to fighting, he is a fighting genius. So I am definitely very, very interested to see where this goes. So let me show you those panels that I promised to show you guys, right? So and I love the artwork here is beautiful. Beautiful artwork. So we see Goku and Gas fighting on a train. Like I said, this is giving me vibes of Spider-Man No Way Home when we had Spider-Man fighting Doctor Strange. But we see they're fighting on a train. Goku's firing Ki Blast. But Gas using his skills is hitting Goku with trains. Man, pretty cool stuff, right? I love these visuals, and of course they're talking as well, talking about Bardock and some other things. But I love the detail here. So we see Goku trying to hit Gas, but Gas is dodging him, and he's just landing punches into the train. So pretty cool things here in this chapter, right? And of course they're talking more about Bardock here. Yeah, I already showed you guys the summary. We don't have the translations here, but we will in a couple days when we have the full chapter. But I love the visuals here of them fighting on a train, man. This is new, man. I cannot wait to see this when we get the DBS anime back. All this talk about the superhero movie, I just want the Dragon Ball Super anime back so we can see this stuff animated, bro. Especially this arc. This is like a whole new level of, you know, innovation when it comes to Dragon Ball fights. Like they're fighting on trains now. Like when have you ever seen that? You know, pretty damn cool stuff. So we see this is Granola after he was almost basically killed by Gas, but Gas and Alec. Look at him, his eyes are gone. Look at, like, damn. And the detail here on Granola, that's something else. You know, like I said, it'll be interesting. I expect Granola to have something to do with this outcome, but I don't know what it's gonna be because, you know, maybe it is Ultra Instinct. I personally hope it's something else. You know, I think going into Ultra Instinct is not the best route, but you never know. We'll just have to wait and see. But, you know, poor Granola, man. Poor Granola. But the detail here is incredible. That's this panel right here. That's some amazing detail right there. So we see, right, Gas goes to attack Monito here, right? He goes to attack Monito, but Goku gets there right in time, and he grabs Gas and instant teleportates him. So you guys see, he instant teleportates them off the planet, saving Monito and Granola at the last second here. Here's one thing you do have to be, here's one thing we do need to be worried about. Remember, Alec and the others, they're on the planet as well. So Alec could easily kill Granola and Monito while Goku and the others are fighting, right? And Vegeta probably has no energy left. So I hope when they get back to the planet of cereal, I hope that Vegeta, Monito, and Granola are still alive. Let's hope so. You know, that is something we do got to worry about, because remember, Alec, Maki, and Oyo are still there on the planet. But we see, this is the last panel I have for you guys. We see when Goku teleports himself in Gas. This is the first planet they land on, right? There's like vegetable type of planet where Jackal is. And yeah, so Jackal's like, Goku, what are you doing here? You know, so I do like how Jackal makes another appearance here. Jackal finds a way to make a lot of appearances in the Dragon Ball Super manga, you know. But anyway, that's about it, guys. So yeah, you know, Goku and Gas fighting on a train. How awesome is that? I'm really excited for this chapter. You know, just based off the summary alone, I love the dialogue we're going to get between Goku and Gas and talking about Bardock. The battle, the choreography of the battle looks really, really cool here, right? And I don't know, will Goku, you know, be able to pull out Silver UI? What is Goku's plan? What is the plan? I do not know, but I am very intrigued to see how this all unfolds. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have the full chapter here in a couple days. If we get more spoiler images, of course, I will make another video, but I am very, very, very hyped for this chapter. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are excited about for this chapter, man. Like I said, I will be here as soon as the chapter drops. It'll either on Sunday or Monday. I will have a full video right here on the channel for you guys. So make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. Thank you guys as always for the love and support. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new by hitting the bell next to my name, Fitz1TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. Follow me down on social media. The link's in the description down below. Shout out to DBS Hype and DBS Chronicles for hooking us up here with the leaks and the summary, man. Like I said, it's going to be a big weekend, so you guys are going to want to be here on the channel so you guys don't miss anything. DBS manga, DBS superhero information is going to be big, so make sure you guys are here. But other than that, guys, that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Peace.